Hi there, Sandra here. I've got a fun card for you today which I hope you're going to enjoy. And I've done a little bit of prep work. I have some foam strips here that are solely foam, but I've got sticky tape on one side, and then I've got some double-sided foam tape. Now I couldn't find a thin double-sided foam tape, so I put it onto some non-stick backing paper and I cut it in my guillotine. That works for me, as long as I do it beforehand, because otherwise I can't be bothered. If you look at the image I've got, this is a partying bear. Well, panda, I should say. Not a bear, is it? Panda's a bear? I'm not sure. Anyway, I've got this partying one, and I think this will make a great pull-out slider type card. Pull-tab card, I don't know what you call them. So I've got this design and I've made the file up. This picture was from an original one on Pixabay. I've manipulated this one to be slightly different. The other one's a normal panda, not wild-eyed and covered in glitter and bubbles and whatever. So, first thing I need to do is to cut some little pieces of foam for here. The important thing is that it doesn't go over the edge of the card, and that you put it into that rectangle. It is very important. The rectangle is serving a purpose. Now, a little tip for using foam tape: when you're putting it down in long strips, don't stretch it. Let it relax onto the card. Because if you stretch this stuff, what you'll end up with is a card back that goes like that. Not very easy to put right when it does that. I mean, it can be done, but it's a pain in the neck to do it. And it just makes your life difficult. So why do it? The next strip I want to put down so that it meets that line there. If I can just get my pointy tool, I can point this line here, not this line, this outer line here. We also want to put a strip on here. This isn't drastic, as long as it goes underneath where the lines are. Yeah, if it's a tiny bit too long or a bit too short, it doesn't make too much difference, but I will trim it just because. So we got that bit done. And then we just want to put some foam around here, and obviously you can use a wider foam tape if you've got it. Right, so I've got my other image here, which is a normal panda, as you can see. Not quite so wild-eyed as the other one, because he's having a party and this one's the normal one. So this is going to go up here, like so, and it's going to pull out and reveal the other bear, or panda, whatever you like to call it. It should do it relatively easily, but what I would say is, if you have some, put some talcum powder around the edge, just here. Don't go mad, just put it under there. You don't want it anywhere where it's going to get onto your glue, as it were, but you might want to just do a little bit, just like that. Okay, so that will help it to glide. If you are sensible, you will do what I didn't do when I did this one before, and you will put your image in there ready. Because believe it or not, I put one of these together and I'd forgotten to put that piece in, and I was mushing, cuss. Right, I'm going to put that to one side. This is the front panel of the card. Ignore this bit. I was planning on doing an LED card, and it didn't work because there wasn't enough pressure on the circuit, and I was trying to do it so that you'd pull the tab out, and as you pulled it out the light would come on, and it didn't work. So don't worry about that. You can have it there or not, as the case may be. And I've got this backed with acetate. Word on this: I backed this with acetate just because I wanted it in the window. However, if you're doing cards which involve a little bit of putting together and you think you might get it wrong, this might save your skin. I put my card together, as I said, and I completely forgot to put the inside piece in, and I was able to peel this off because it's acetate, because it's plastic. If that had been card, No, the entire lot would have been wrecked. I was able to peel it off, and as you can see, it's fine. No problem at all. Stack that one over the top. You could use foam tape if you want to, but I just thought I'd do it with card because I had room on the piece of card that I was cutting from. And some glue on here, and centre that up as well as you can. I'm just going to put it on here to flatten it. I will not put it face down on there because this is a silicone mat that likes to eat my print. I don't know why, but it does. You can put photo paper face down on this and it goes when you try and get it off. Alright, so we've got that, and that is going to go there. I'm not going to put it on there just at the moment. I'm going to put the card together first. I know what I'm like, and I know what it's been like today. It doesn't help when people are partying somewhere at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I do not do well without sleep. So this is going to go on here. We can put our panda right down like so. That's why we've got that stopper there. I'm just going to do a check. Yeah, we can see our panda, no problem. So now I have to try and stick it down. So I've got a trick for this. Just going to remove all my backing tape. Piece of greaseproof paper, baking parchment, whatever, and put it over the majority of it so that you don't have that much to stick down at one time. Get your top lined up. You should be able to pick it up and check. Yep, that's lined up. So I can pick this up. Peel my paper off and lie it down, and voila, it is perfectly lined up. Yay! I do like it when it works like that. So let's see what happens. Yay! We've got it. A little bit sticky. This is probably because my card isn't double layered. I think double layering it would probably not be a bad idea. But it does go up and down, so it works. And then we have the sentiment. Now this, I must make sure that I glue around the outside edge because I've got plastic in the middle. So we have our card, and you open that one, you get the picture of the partying panda. I think that's really quite cute. So this is the finished card. I did eventually put a frame around it. I doubled up the card on that layer as well. So I think that is really quite cute, and who wouldn't want to receive a panda for their birthday? That's it for today. I'll see you again soon. Take care now.